Hey guys, how you doing? I hope you're doing well. I'm gonna go through this article, gonna play a video, links in the description. Warning, distressing content. A mother has been charged for allegedly dropping their 3-year-old into a bear pit. That's right, with a bear in there. Dropped a 3-year-old. Let's start off by watching the video. Hopefully you can see it well enough. This happened in Uzbekistan in a zoo, and if we look at this area here, there we go. I'll play it back a few times. There we go, 3-year-old. So she's the mother is literally holding the 3-year-old over the rail for some time, and some of the other customers at the zoo saw that she was holding the 3-year-old over the rail. They knew something was up, and it looks like someone tried to intervene, but before that person was able to effectively intervene, she literally dropped the toddler. And then, as we see, the bear, this is a, pardon my French, big fucking bear, brown bear. Look, the bear sees what's going on, and the bear rushes to the toddler. Now, personally, I assumed the absolute worst. I would imagine that a wild animal, well, I guess it's a wild animal. I mean, maybe it's not considered a wild animal. I'm not smart enough to know these things, but you know, a wild animal, I would have imagined, would have just killed the toddler in a heartbeat, in a split second. But that's not the case. These fellow zookeepers, I'm going to say very casually, they all seem very relaxed. Maybe that's the right thing for them to be, the right response. But yeah, they carry the toddler out, and she's, relatively speaking, unharmed. So the bear, Zuzu the bear, did nothing. Hang on. Zuzu the bear did nothing. So we'll just we'll read through the article. A 3-year-old girl was apparently dropped into a bear's enclosure while visiting a zoo in Uzbekistan by her mother. The woman is currently being investigated regarding attempted murder. The clip out of Tashkent in Uzbekistan showed the child being dropped approximately 16 feet below a railing as the bear, who's called Zuzu, strolled by and smelled the child. Well done, Zuzu. Well done. Zuzu was an incredibly good boy. Zookeepers were able to guide the animal to an enclosed area before going to save the child. She suffered a concussion and cuts. But, you know, I mean, I think we can all be hugely grateful that she wasn't killed or suffered, you know, a massive injury, being dropped onto concrete from a 16-foot drop. You know, that the drop alone could have killed her very easily. The mother is now facing a criminal case for attempted murder and could receive 15 years in prison if convicted in the incident. Well, she deserves way more than 15 years, number one. I mean, literally throwing or dropping her baby, her child, to wild animals. Come on. 15 years, you mean life. Just hand out life. Just do it. It's on camera. We've seen it. Here's a quote. A young woman threw a little girl down into a brown bear's enclosure in front of all the visitors. It was completely unclear what her motive was. Both the visitors and the staff of the zoo were trying to stop her, but failed. We are scared to even think how this would end if the bear were to react at the toddler as its prey. I'm shocked that it didn't, you know. I don't know too much about brown bears. I have seen a couple of documentaries, but I'm shocked that this bear didn't kill the toddler in an instant. It's amazing. I mean, I guess some might say it's a miracle, but, you know, well done, Zuzu. And there's been similar situations like this. Harambe, the gorilla, he was shot, I believe, can't remember the full story, but I think it was a like a 7-year-old boy or something, got into his enclosure, the gorilla, and the zookeepers shot the gorilla, which a lot of people on the internet were very upset about, because Harambe did not attack the child. I can't remember the full details, but in any case, Zuzu did tremendously well. Zuzu got slowly stood up, slowly got down the trench, walked towards the girl, sniffed her, and walked back. The zoo, Tashkent Zoo, said clearly showed that our bear Zuzu is a calm predator who is not angry with people. Zuzu was brought to us from the Baku Zoo in 2017 and immediately won the affection of our entire team due to its openness, playfulness, and love of people. So I've got to say that they're incredibly lucky. This little toddler is incredibly lucky that Zuzu, the brown bear, is such a nice animal. Such a nice animal. The zookeepers say that Zuzu the bear loves people, and I guess that's been proven to be the case. So there we go. So let's hope that this mother concerned gets an incredibly long sentence, 15 years, for dropping a toddler into a bear pit. Come on, they need a death penalty or life imprisonment.